What you could not miss in that, if you're paying close attention, was Aaron expressing his emotion and admiration for practically everyone in Green Bay, with the very notable exceptions of the team president and the general manager. And with that thought in mind, Mike Tannenbaum, I come to you. If you were one of those two guys, and that is a role you know well, watching that interview, what thoughts are going through your mind?
Well, I'm really disappointed that it's come out publicly. Obviously, we've been dealing with this for several months. And I disagree slightly with Tedy. I think the mistake last year wasn't drafting Jordan Love. It wasn't communicating ahead of time with Aaron Rodgers that, hey, we may do this, you may not like it, but I want you to hear it from us. We have to protect the franchise. That's our responsibility. And candidly, Greeny, rule number 1, 2, and 3, if you're the GM or the president of the Packers, is to make sure that Aaron Rodgers is happy, fulfilled, and that he's treated differently because he's earned that right. Clearly, they got away from that, and now they have to work tirelessly to fix it, because this could be headed to a Carson Palmer situation, meaning we could be in a situation in training camp where he doesn't show up even if Green Bay doesn't want to trade him.
Go ahead, Tedy.
Can't have it both ways. You just can't have it both ways. You can't say that we're going to draft him, but all we had to do was call him up and let him know. But you call me up and let me know, then I'm just going to tell you over the phone that you know how this is going to end. I mean, that's the whole thing. This all started, in my opinion, with Jordan Love. I mean, what we all know about Aaron Rodgers is that he can hold a grudge. I mean, these quarterbacks, they got chips on their shoulders, and you're telling me that you're going to bring a guy in the first round, even before you do it, it's like, whoa, man, you better pump the brakes on that, or we're going to have problems. It just can't be that way anymore. It's not that way anymore with these players, with these power play quarterbacks. Control and legacy, 2 words that I've constantly said about these guys into where they are totally aware of it, and then they know that you don't want me upset in your locker room as a franchise quarterback, and I can just play it out to where I can get somewhere else.
I agree with that part of it, actually, Mike T. And let me just say this quickly. He said the monkey wrench thing again. Like that's where you really hear it. He said that to McAfee about a month ago, and he said it again last night. They set this thing in motion, and then I threw a monkey wrench into it by being so damn good. So, Mike T., one way or the other, if you are the Packers now, go back to the Carson Palmer thing, because I want to make sure the audience understands completely what we're talking about here. They have 2 options if he doesn't want to show up. One of them is to trade him. What's the other one?
Yeah, it's to absolutely do nothing. And let's be really clear here, Greeny. This is not Dak Prescott. This is not Zeke Elliott. Those were economic issues that Dallas worked out with 2 star players. This is a situation where a player doesn't want to be there. He's under contract. So Green Bay will have a big inflection point. They could keep him, and he would just sit for the year. He doesn't play, doesn't get paid, but they retain his rights. Or they could say, hey, you know what? Let's cut our losses. Let's get multiple first-round picks from Team X and move on, and let's go with Jordan Love. And they're sort of going to be at that inflection point around August 1st if he doesn't show up for training camp, and that's what happened a decade ago with Carson Palmer.
So, Jeff Darlington, back to you as you talk to people. Wait, go ahead. Tedy, is that you? Go ahead.
Yeah, you know the type of drama you're going to have if you keep him on the roster and he's just not there within your locker room. Here, I'll give you the player perspective. The player is going to be like, what in the world are we doing? Get him out of here if he doesn't want to be here, because he obviously doesn't want to be here, and get someone in here that can help us, because I'd like to win, and I would rather not be asked about when Aaron Rodgers might walk through that door every single week, because now he's happy and now he's willing to come in here with his tail between his legs and just play ball. You don't want that type of drama in that locker room. Veteran players don't want it either.
It's a good point, Mike T. How does that get handled?
Yeah, my response is, look, your responsibility is to play and do the best you can. We have to run the franchise, and sometimes we have to make difficult yet unpopular decisions. This is an all-time great player. We need more time to work it out, and we're going to work tirelessly to see if we can fix it. Talk about things like his legacy, and we made mistakes along the way. We could have communicated better, make no mistake about it. But with that said, we just can't let players leave when they want to leave, when they're under contract. He's too good, too valuable. We went to the Final Four the last 2 years, so despite taking a first-round quarterback, he was the league MVP, in part for the players we put around him. He deserves a ton of credit, and just because he's unhappy right now, we just can't let him walk out the door.
Jeff, can I
Should
put a
have
ribbon
thought
on it for
about
the
this
moment?
before you drafted the quarterback in the first round. Should have thought about this before you drafted the quarterback in the first round. And here's what you do if you're a GM. If you want to fix this, here's what you do. Publicly apologize, okay, to Aaron Rodgers, then trade Jordan Love for Julio Jones and see if he can – those type of things. Something drastic has to be done like that.
We're good. We'll have it done by tonight. I would do that in a heartbeat if I was the Packers. You own your mistakes, you learn from them, and then you fix them. And that's why I'm out to Aaron Rodgers multiple times in the offseason. To him, his agent, his sphere of influence, you apologize, you own it, and then again, you try to fix it. But make no mistake about it, they've put a good team around him, and all they were trying to do was being responsible, which is plan for the future. You can do both. I think they could have executed their plan better.
Jeff Darlington, put a ribbon on this. Go.
Hey, Mike, if they say that to Aaron Rodgers in any way, shape, or form, it just gets worse. I mean, it's over. It's done. The miles, just like he said. Like, gives them some miles, we move on. This is done. It's over. Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, I mean, guys, that's it.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.